How you guys doing today? This is Steve Spell 2 with the Spell Family Show, as seen right here on Donald Trump Media Tracker's Facebook page. I want to talk today about a couple of things. First of all, I apologize for not going live as many times, as frequently as I was. I've been trying to raise money to do my work, and so I've been going to paint houses and stuff, and so I've been kind of distracted with work. But you know, most of us Americans do have jobs. And so I've been trying to do that, and I haven't been able to go live as frequently as I was, but I do hope to get back on schedule with the live videos. Painting houses is rather demanding. So anyway, I want to talk about, but I apologize for that. I'm back for the moment. I want to talk about what's going on a little bit in the media with Donald Trump. I mean, the media is engaging in political warfare against Mr. Trump. And they're really savaging him everywhere. And I got to say, about the press briefing with Sean Spicer, where he came out and talked about the crowd sizes. I don't care about the crowd sizes. That's irrelevant to me. What I care about is, and I hope that the Trump people are listening, when I don't know whose podium that was that Sean Spicer walked up to, but I could only see like this much of the guy's head sticking out over the top of the podium. So I don't know whose podium Sean Spicer was using, but you need to fix it right now. Get a better podium for the man so that he looks better when he's making his statements. And secondly, Sean Spicer needs to stop reading prepared remarks. The media is not playing around. So we don't have any room for error. Fix the podium. Stop reading from the notebook and looking down like this, because it's just, the media is not going to be, they're not going to give Trump any benefit of the doubt. They're not going to give Mr. Spicer any benefit of the doubt. I like Sean Spicer. He's a great guy. I think he knows what he's doing, but don't ever use that podium again, Sean Spicer. If you're listening, don't use that podium, and stop reading from the paper. We got to be stronger than that. We got to be. We don't have time for this. Let me tell you something. Anybody that's trying to take out Mr. Trump, impeach Mr. Trump, those are our enemies. It doesn't matter who they are. They could be your neighbors. They're our enemies. You got to remember that. You got to remember that, because anybody that's trying to stop the movement is endangering our entire country and our entire existence. And so we got to be careful about that. Now, the media is fixated all of a sudden, and I find it interesting that the media never cared about the crowd sizes while Trump was running for president. They never cared about the enormous crowd sizes, and now all of a sudden the media, that's all they want to talk about is the crowd sizes. And I'll give you a good example. When the phony women's march was going on, right? That wasn't really a women's march. That was an anti-American march that included a bunch of different groups. So, you know, that wasn't just a women's march. But at the Vagina March, CNN exclusively covered the crowds, and they talked ad nauseum about the huge crowd size. And you know, I'm the last person. Being a heterosexual man, you would think that I would speak kindly about 500,000 vaginas gathered together, but these were not Steve Spell's type of vaginas that were at this so-say women's movement. It was a disgrace to see these women out there with these vaginal orifices wrapped all around their faces and their heads. It was really, really pathetic, and it shows you just how much work we have to do. So I'm not impressed with the 500,000 vaginas getting together and trying to make a statement, because half of them did not even know what they were doing there. They're blaming Donald Trump for slavery. They're blaming Donald Trump for the prison system. They're blaming Donald Trump for all of these issues that are the result of bad policy. But Donald Trump has never been a politician, so he's not responsible for any policy. So all of these walking crackhead vajayjays that showed up at the rally, at the protest or the march, can just shut up and piss off. I mean, we don't have time for this nonsense. And furthermore, why didn't these people vote? I guarantee those people, half of those people there probably did not even vote, and that is true. And that is true. So these are just a bunch of idiots that showed up at the women's march, and I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. I watched the media every channel. They talked about the enormous crowd size. Oh my God. The day after Trump's inauguration, the huge crowd sizes out here. It was on every channel. They all, ad nauseum, all they talked about was the crowd sizes. And then when you look at the crowd, it's a bunch of freaking vagina-clad women. I mean, how many vaginas do you need? You got one down there, and you got one around your head. Man, nobody trying to see a woman with two vaginas. I'm trying to tell you now, especially not me. I'm still freaked out by that nonsense. I don't know if you guys saw it, but these women were walking around with vaginas on their face. They were wearing vaginas, full body vaginas. Man, that's a whole lot of pussy. It's too much. It was too much. It was entirely too much. It pissed me off to see it. It pissed me off. And I know that there were kids there. What about our children that have to sit there and watch that? You think about it for a minute. What about our kids that have to sit there and go through that? Just like with Trashley Judd. Did you see what Trashley Judd did? I got a viral video up about it on Steve Spell 2, on my Steve Spell 2 public figure page. Trashley Judd is a disgrace. She blamed Donald Trump for slavery. She blamed Donald Trump for the prison system. She blamed Donald Trump for all types of things that he's just not responsible for. The man hasn't done anything. He might be fixing to implement a policy now, but you can't blame Donald Trump for policy failures. He's not a politician. And so I really, really, really am disgusted with the way that things are going in the media. And I can tell you right now, it's all about impeachment. This is a well-orchestrated and organized maneuver to get Donald Trump impeached. And it's a full court press with the media. Everybody is complicit in it. CNN is working with it. NBC is working for it. They're all working with the Democrats to try to lay the framework for Donald Trump's impeachment. That I can tell you. And it's just really, really, really sad that is going on. And so I think that the women that showed up for the phony Women's March were a disgrace to America. How many vaginas do you need? No damn respectable woman needs two vaginas. I'm sorry, but you don't. You don't. If you got to wear a vagina, if you have to wear a vagina to showcase the fact that you have a vagina, something's damn wrong with you. You got something wrong with you. So maybe it don't smell good. I don't know what your problem is, but there'd be no reason why a woman is out in public dressed in a vagina. Sad. It's really sad. It's freaking pathetic. And so I want to be real, real careful about how we move forward with the media, because I can tell you now they want impeachment. There's already I'm going to tell you about this. There's already two advocacy groups that have filed for petitions. They did this the day before Trump was elected, the day before he was sworn in. They filed for petitions to sign the petition to get Donald Trump impeached. So those petitions are circulating. They're talking about impeachment here for Donald Trump's vast business dealings all across the world. But Trump was a businessman when he got elected. I have no problem with that. And so I just want everybody to know that I'm back. I'm gonna start putting my videos. I'm gonna start going live more. I'm going to paint a house today. I'm gonna take the shirt off, put my painter's shirt on, and go paint a house. And I want to come back and do a live video this evening. So just look for me this evening here on Donald Trump Media Tracker. And I have a lot to talk about. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and tell you I'm not dead. I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm still tracking the media, but I'm also trying to raise money for this page. So I'm going to paint some houses to do that. And I love, don't get me wrong, please, I love women. I'm a heterosexual. I love women. But what I saw at the Women's March was a disgrace to this country. How many vaginas do you need? Give me a break. All right, guys, I got to go. I love you. And just like my Facebook page here and give me a like at Steve Spell 2, please. Thank you, and God bless you all. Bye.